Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we're doing the unboxing for the May HorrorPack. HorrorPack is a monthly subscription service that sends horror movies to your house every single month.
You never know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get paranormal, you're gonna get a slasher, you're gonna get an indie horror, that's for sure. They always have their HorrorPack exclusives.
Yeah, the HorrorPack exclusive is probably the coolest thing about these HorrorPacks. And they've actually been getting some pretty good distribution deals with Scream Factory recently. A couple packs ago, we got the Misery with a slip cover and everything. Pretty dope. Let's find out what we get this month. So first up, we have Hilary Swank and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan, The Resident, with Christopher Lee. So this is interesting because it's Christopher Lee. It's a Hammer Films film. I've never heard of it, but it seems like it's a stalker movie because it says she thought she was living alone. So it appears that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is stalking her and potentially spying on her. Well, I guess that comes in part with stalking. I don't know how that happens.
Unless it's Christopher Lee being all Dracula-like.
I imagine he's like a landlord or something. I have no idea anything about this movie, but it has some quality actors in it, so I'm interested. Cool.
Next on the list we have, I better look at it first, The Gallows. Wow. I can tell you right now, this film, by far, one of the biggest disappointments I have ever had for a film that was so hyped. This was around the time where everyone was building up, the Charlie thing all over the internet, and I was as a fan of Paranormal Activity, as a fan of these style of films, I was excited for The Gallows, and it was not scary. It was predictable. I feel bad ranting because you now own this if you have it. But I can tell you right now, not a good film. The ending was predictable, not scary. One really good scene. One scene that stuck with me that I think a lot of people appreciate. But you're going to be disappointed. I'm sorry, HorrorPack.
I didn't go to this one. I let John do it on his own. I'm not interested in this style of movie. The trailer did not intrigue me. And the viral marketing, well, successful. I knew damn well it was going to disappoint. You could tell immediately. It is a release that went to theaters at least, but I can understand why it would be in the cheapy pile for HorrorPack to pick up. You know?
I can tell you right now, this is probably one of those
Netflix and chill a little?
Yeah.
Blu-ray and chill?
Yeah, this is a Blu-ray and chill movie. It will build some scary moments, but it will not deliver those scary moments. You'll find something else to do while watching it.
Next up we have... What is this? It's so dark I can't even see anything. It's like pitch black almost. Vivid, a film by Brandon Slagle. That's cool. This is the HorrorPack limited edition, number 35. Brandon Slagle, the better half of Devaney Pinn.
Better or other?
Don't you call it the better half?
Usually it's the other half. Devaney's gonna message you. What do you mean Brandon's the better half?
Sorry, Devaney. I didn't mean it. Both are well known in the indie horror scene. Dead Sea, House of Manson, The Black Dahlia Haunting. So this one does star Devaney Pinn. And it also has Al Snow in it, wrestler. Remember Godhead?
And we got a little Bill Oberst Jr. in there.
Oh,
we love Bill.
Bill is an incredible actor that shows up in a lot of indie films, and he absolutely nails every role he's done. Reading the synopsis quickly on the back, this sounds pretty wild. It sounds like there's a killer that can transcend his body and put his mind or being into somebody else and make them do his bidding. I don't know how that's gonna play out and how it's executed, but it's definitely intriguing. The cast is intriguing. I'd be looking forward to this. I'm gonna check out the trailer, but it sounds cool.
And finally, we have Werewolf, the Beast Among Us, unrated.
That is the most generic werewolf film I think that exists.
It kind of has the Hugh Jackman, Van Helsing, or the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen feel to it.
Right.
They look badass, except for this guy. He's pulling his vest
I'm about to punch a werewolf square in the fucking jaw.
He's gonna be the most badass probably out of all of them. Action werewolf movie. We don't really have a lot of werewolf movies on this channel.
Nope. I likely won't watch this. I'm just not a fan of werewolves.
Whoa,
I mean, I like werewolves and stuff, and most of the ones that we've watched, I'm like, hey, that was great. Howl was awesome. Big fan of Ginger Snaps and Dog Soldiers.
American Werewolf in London.
There's tons
Paris,
of great werewolf movies. They're just not the ones that if I have a slasher and a werewolf movie, I'm always going to choose a slasher 100% of the time, and that's been reflected on this channel.
If you're looking for a battle against werewolves with guns, this cover indicates that.
And we've got like a potentially a slow burn stalkery movie thriller, The Resident.
We got a action-packed werewolf movie. Hopefully action-packed. Looks action-packed. We got a werewolf movie.
We've got an indie movie, Vivid, which just seems kind of weird and a little bit different. Something that I haven't really seen a film with the same concept. So that's cool.
And then we have the paranormal film, The Gallows, which great job on the internet marketing, terrible job for the film executing.
So it's an interesting lineup of movies I have not seen. What'd you guys think? Let us know what your favorite one is in the comments. If you want to learn more about HorrorPack, check out HorrorPack.com. Use the code Bloodbath to save $3 on your first order. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay updated with everything Bloodbath and beyond.